Cut it out.
Yeah.
Cut it out.
Yeah. Podcasts are easy, right? Should be no problem.
You just
My
edit it.
God. Okay.
enduraLAB after hours.
That's right. Welcome to the enduraLAB podcast. I am Lee, the head coach and owner here at enduraLAB in Fort Worth, Texas. And today I'm excited to be joined by two key members of our crew who will be joining us each week. Let's start off with Isis, my wife, co-owner, coach, and nutrition guru here at enduraLAB. What's up, Isis?
Hi, babe. I'm excited to start this podcasting journey with everyone.
And of course, we've got my main man, Jarod, over here, who is facility manager and coach. What's up, Jarod?
Hey, going good. We're excited to dive into what makes enduraLAB unique and, in my opinion, one of the best gyms in Fort Worth, if not the best. And hopefully here we can also inspire a few listeners along the way.
Absolutely, Jarod. That's why we hired you right there.
Yep.
All right.
Spokesperson.
So let's just start with like a quick rundown of what you can expect from the podcast. Here in enduraLAB, we are all about helping people get stronger, live healthier, and build resilience. Okay. Now we're going to take that mission beyond the gym walls and straight into your ears. All right. Each week, we're going to cover topics that matter, from science-backed training methods to nutrition tips to mental resilience, and we'll be bringing plenty of stories from our community along the way.
Yeah, I think exactly that what makes this podcast different is that we're going to dig into real conversations about what it takes to be fit and have a balanced and healthy life, regardless of where you're starting. So whether you're just beginning your fitness journey or you've done multiple marathons, you're going to find something here for you.
And yeah, we'll keep it real along your whole journey. You'll hear that from us, but also from experts along the way who offer their unique perspectives to us and then you guys as listeners. And yeah, we want to help people feel empowered about hitting their fitness goals and also just get to know them personally and help them kind of build that relationship with us and our staff.
I just realized we're all wearing the same hoodie. That's
Look at that.
awesome. Go enduraLAB team. This is
I mean,
why
we didn't
we are a
even-
unit.
yeah,
we're a
that's right.
unit and we're excited.
This was not even rehearsed.
We're a
Just
hive mind.
Everybody shows up. Hive mind. That's right.
Hive mind.
All right. So let's dive in, to enduraLAB itself. For those who don't know, we are located in Fort Worth, Texas. We've been here since 2011. We actually started off as a run group and morphed into what you see now, which is just an all-encompassing facility that not only does running still, but is really focused on strength and endurance, as well as recovery, nutrition. It's just kind of a very holistic approach to fitness. We're not the typical gym, right? We're a community that's committed to helping each other along the way. It's more than just like lifting weights or, going in and running on a treadmill.
Yeah, right. It's about creating an environment where people feel motivated and supported. We combine personalized training with science-based methods for our training, and we make sure people have the tools to succeed both in and out of the gym.
And we keep each other accountable. There's days where I don't feel like working out. And if I go 2 days in a row, Lee will make sure I know, hey, you're skipping today. Then I'll end up working out. So there's no...
Or Kiki, man. She's on you.
Everybody at the gym is great. And we'll just push you to be better. Fitness is a journey. Every day we might not feel like working out, but that's where we'll see the most results. And that's one of the reasons I love being part of enduraLAB, is to watch myself go stronger, the staff grow stronger, and then all of our members get stronger and just build as athletes.
It's really an
as a whole.
inspiring place to be.
Yeah, I mean, when you're sitting there watching people do things that they never thought was possible, I mean, even for us, that is so inspirational. So yeah, it's awesome to be part of, right? And this podcast really is an extension of what we do inside the gym. Each week You'll hear about different aspects of fitness and health. We're covering everything from busting common fitness myths, which is one of my favorite. There's nothing better than clients coming up
Did
talking
you
about the
hear what
newest
I
trend.
saw? Yeah. Or
Yeah. Did you hear what I saw?
hear what I saw? Did
That's
you
tough.
hear the podcast about how, or
Yeah.
like,
Did you see this new workout routine on TikTok? Right.
yeah.
We'll also talk about kind of dialing in on goal setting strategies, understanding recovery and nutrition, and some episodes we're going to dedicate to the mental side of fitness, which I think is often neglected, right? Not really talked about, but we're going to bring that up to the forefront.
Yeah. We're even planning episodes on how to create sustainable nutrition habits, the science behind body transformations, especially the ones that you see within the enduraLAB walls, and ways to keep track of yourself mentally and emotionally.
And after each podcast, we'll make sure you walk away with actionable advice, things that you can actually apply to your workouts, to your life, not just kind of empty words, things that you can actually do for yourself and see yourself achieve goals by following that advice.
Right, just like we do inside the gym, right? You're not going to leave a session without a little bit of homework. Or I like to give homework anyway, for sure.
Yeah, whether it's like mobility or, make sure you're eating your protein or
Yeah, are you
whatever that
tracking
may
your
be.
macros,
Yeah.
whatever
Like
it
to
might be.
give extra credits. Like if you do it, good, but no pressure.
And it's individual too. It's like I'm not going to go tell someone who's not running a marathon, like, oh, make sure you stretch your hip flexors tonight or whatever. It's individualized, and we'll
Yeah, it's
get into that more.
personalized homework,
Yep.
right? All right, so to give you like a preview of some of the exciting things that we have lined up, we're diving into sustainable fitness habits. Next week, we actually have my first ever client coming on to talk about kind of the mental health, especially during the holidays, and how fitness can help with that. Benefits of small group training, understand the science behind body transformations, and more. And we're going to bring experts on board. Luckily, we have a ton of experts within our community. So we're going to be bringing on someone, new on most episodes. And so you'll hear from a variety of perspectives and expertise.
Yeah, I mean, the people at enduraLAB, they range from, being diagnosed with like osteoporosis to, wanting to conquer 3 marathons in 3 days. Not every athlete has the same goal, and each transformation is unique, and we look forward to diving into those.
And we also look forward to answering any questions y'all might have about just fitness, your journey, where you're at on your own, how you can improve on the things you're trying to do, achieve. So feel free to reach out to us with any questions, and we'll answer those on the podcast, or even bring you on the podcast yourself and kind of
Yeah,
share
be careful.
Yeah, be
We might
careful
just
what you
bring you
ask
on,
for.
right? Yeah, we'd love to get everybody involved. We want this to be a conversation. So send us your fitness questions, topics you'd like to discuss, or even your own experiences. We love to be able to connect with our listeners, and you guys can connect with us always on social media, whether that's TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, or you can always email us directly at info@enduraLAB.com.
plug.
Absolutely. We aim to be a resource, and we basically want to shout from the mountaintops. Is that the right?
Yeah.
You know,
Rooftops, mountaintops.
rooftop-
I mean, mountaintops are higher, so you can probably
I
get more
will
people.
always mess this up. But the information that we share, we want everyone to be educated on how to live healthier, happier lives. And when you succeed, we want to share that story with everyone. So this is just another platform for us, hopefully, to be able to have conversations and be able to project these stories and this information for everyone to live happier, healthier, more fit lives.
Yeah, absolutely. And who knows, when we give you a shout out on the podcast or bring you on so you can answer those questions directly, right? I think the one thing that we want listeners to understand that enduraLAB isn't just a gym. It is a culture, okay? So when you're here, you're part of something bigger. It's a place where we celebrate each other's wins, encourage each other to push harder, and remind each other of our goals on those tough days. And we want to bring that to the podcast as well. So we want you guys to really feel like you're part of the culture here at enduraLAB.
Yeah, I mean, whether it's your first pull up or your first marathon finish, we want to cheer you on. We want to blow it up. Like I just said, we want to shout it from the rooftops.
Skyscrapers.
Skyscrapers.
Ladder tops, top of a plyo box, right?
Anything. And yeah, that's what motivates us as coaches is seeing your guys' eyes light up, getting your first pull up, or you can do a push up, unassisted,
Yeah.
just you guys hitting goals. And then as coaches, we set goals for ourselves and we hit those. And, we struggle too, but that just makes hitting the goals all
that
the much better.
Sweeter. Yeah.
That's right. So thank you for joining us on this first episode of the enduraLAB podcast. We are just like you walking into the doors of the gym for the first time, right? We have no idea what we're really stepping into or what we're getting into. So we're excited for you guys to join us on this journey as we grow into this podcast space. And hopefully, each week you're going to hear and see improvements on this podcast. So don't forget to subscribe and share with anyone who might be looking for some fitness inspiration. We would love your help to kind of spread this podcast out and grow it as fast as we can.
And remember, it's about progress, not perfection.
For sure.
For
yeah,
sure.
Definitely on this first one. Right.
100%.
We are here to help you find what works for you and hopefully get you to stick to a routine that you find fun and exciting. So, yeah.
Yeah. Can't wait for y'all to tune in next week where we touch on that mental health aspect of fitness. Because if your mental's not there, it's going to be even harder to get in the gym and motivate yourself.
Yeah. Once you, get into the gym, you're going to see the benefits of that mental health, especially as we get into the busy time of holidays coming up. And we're going to be joined by the first guy I ever trained in my life, like before enduraLAB was even thought of, and that is Dr. Lee Long here
That is
from
so
Restoration
fun.
Counseling. So yeah,
Numero uno.
really episode 1 being with member number 1. So should be fun.
Awesome.
Boom.
All right, guys. Thank you guys for listening in again to the enduraLAB podcast. We are excited to start this journey with you guys and hope to hear from or see you soon.
Yay, team.
Peace.